Hello everyone, welcome back to Hitech BillSoft YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss how to use a Hitech Billing Software for making the entries or making the bills. Firstly, you can open your Hitech Billing Software. As you can see, all the modules are present in the dashboard only. The next option is the supplier name. For that, you have to maintain a supplier account. Firstly, then it will going to be reflect on the drop down. So you can go to the purchase option in the software, then add supplier. From there you can create your supplier add product option. This is a tab which is going to be open. You can see the one with the red asterisk mark are mandatory to be filled. Other than that, others are optional. Okay. So I am assuming that I have accessory store. Alright, so very first option we can see here is a product detail. Group is something for categorizing the product, like a type of product or the same category of product will belong to the same group. I can categorize it to a bag, watches, bathing product, any category. You can put it from here. Let's take bag as my group. Then we can set the brand name, add the brand name of the product which it belongs from. Right. Okay. So now item code. So item code is basically, you can say it is an alphanumeric combination that makes sense to you as long as it is unique. Then the product name. This name is usually based on the item's actual name. You can put it from here. Then the next one is print name. On the other hand, it is the name that will be printed on the bill or the receipt. This can be different from the product name and often shorter from. Alright. Then the next option you can see here is a pricing details. The two options, the first one is purchase price and the second one is sale price here. Right now, I am guessing I have purchased the product in 500 rupees and I am selling this product in 2000 rupees. Then there are two more options here which are optional. So the product has it, so you can type it up here or you can leave the option. Okay. Then the third option you can see here is a stock and unit detail. So you can select the unit accordingly to your product from here, from the drop down. As I am selecting NOS, we have multiple options here. Okay, then opening stock. It is something if we already have a product, then we are adding it up. So I am assuming that I have an opening stock of 50 bag. So opening stock value will be automatically calculated from here, as you can see. So you don't need to calculate it. Alright, then the fourth option we can see here is a GST details. So if the product already has an adjacent or a SAC code, so you can put it up from here. And if it has a GST rate, so you can add it from here. Or else you can put it as 0. Now on the same product, if there is any discount, so you can put it up from here. So it will be applicable. Alright, here is an option of low level limit. As we have assumed that we have an opening stock of 50, then the low level limit I am putting as 10. So when the stock will have only 10 bags left, I could see the report and can manage the inventory accordingly. Okay, now you see the product type here. There are three product types. Either you can select the general, apparel or footwear according to your business category. So right now I am selecting here as a general. Okay, then the next option you can see here is the location on rack. If you want to set the location on rack for the particular product, you can set it from here. Product has a barcode, so you can add it from here. Next option we see here is a product description. If your product has a description and you want it to be added, so you can type it up here. Okay. Now you can see there is a basic setting. For the product setting, multiple options here. The very first option says the print description. If you want to print that description which you have added for that particular product, you can enable this option. Product is a most selling or a frequent selling product. Enable this option of one-click sale, so you can make a direct bill of that particular product from the dashboard only. Says if you want to track this particular product, so you can enable that option of enable tracking from here. Want to print the barcode which you have added, so you can enable this option, print barcode. And if the product which you are adding you don't want to sell out that product, so you can put it on not for sale, and you can enable this option from here. So you cannot be able to make the bill for that particular product. In this way, we can add the product in the software. After adding the product, we can also view and modify that product. For that, you have to go to the master option, then search and manage the item. Here you can check the list of the product which you have added from the master option. Also, you can edit the product by simply clicking on that. Okay, so in this way we can add the product in the software, or also we have an extra option for importing the products in the software. So you can go to the tools option for that, then import item or customer. You can select the item option from here, and you can download this sample Excel file, and you can put the data and you can upload the data in bulk. These are the two possible options to upload the product details in the software. Okay, now for creating a sale bill, our dashboard has a shortcut. You can click right over here, or else you can go to the sales option, then new invoice. Okay, so this is the window which will be going to appear on your screen. Okay, so let us assume that we are creating a GST invoice. So we'll be selecting the invoice type of GST. Then if you want to create a GST or non-GST invoice, you can select from here only. They are the option in the drop down. You can select it accordingly. Then the next one is invoice number. You can select the invoice number from here. Also, you can customize the invoice number from here. Then the next option is a date. You can select the date from here. Either it will be a back date or future date. Okay, then the next option is place of supply. When you are supplying the product, so you can select the place of supply of your client. Then the next option is due date. You can select the due date up to when you're going to complete the payment, or either you can do one thing, you can put the number of days into credit period option. It will automatically calculate the due date. Next option is bill to cash account or customer account. If the bill we are generating is going to settle at the same time only, means your client is going to make the payment at the time of the billing only. So you have to create that bill into the cash account. And the customer account is something, means if you want to make a bill in credit, so your customer comes for monthly or make a partial payment, so you can create the bill into the client account or customer account. For that, you have to create a client account for making the bill into customer account. So there is another option in the dashboard. From there you can create the customer profile. There is a customer option. You can go to that option and you can create the customer profile. As we have already created the profile, so the list of the name will be reflected here. Okay, now you can see after selecting the client name, here is showing his number and address is automatically filled up. Okay, and if there is any GST number for your clients, so you can add it up from here. And here is another option of sold by. This sold by particularly says that if there is any staff who is making the bill and you want to give them commission over that bill, so you can select your staff name from there. Also, we are having a different option from the dashboard to add a staff. From there you can create the staff profile. Now you can see here are the two options. The first one says item tag and the second one says item code. Both are here to fetch your product details. So if you have mentioned the barcode, you can also add it, or you can scan the product by barcode before making the bills. And if you have added your item code, so you can put it here. It will automatically pull the complete details of your product. Or else you can just mention the initial of item name here, and it will show you the complete list of the item you have added, and you can select the item from this drop down. Let me select the Labby bag. You can see that the complete item detail has already filled just after entering here. Here is a unit option. You can, if you want to change the unit, you can change it from here. Then quantity, you can put it from here. Then the sale price, if you want to change the sale price, you can change it from here at the time of billing also. You can see this calculator which will be helping you to adjust the sale price, where the second option is here to help you with the discount. Then the next option is the MRP option. If you want to put the MRP, you can put the MRP from here. The option is here to help you with the discount. Now this is the product description which we have added while adding the product from the master. And if you want to add the barcode, so you can add it up from here also. Just after filling all this details, you have to simply click on this plus symbol to add the product on your bill, or also you can use the shortcut Ctrl+A to add the product into that bill. So now it is added. If you want to edit it, you can simply right click on the details and you can edit it. Then the next option here is apply discount. If you want to add discount in percentage as well as in amount, you can add it from here. Okay, then the next option we can see here is a add reference checkbox. If you want to add like a vehicle number, e-way bill number or PO number, etc. in the invoice, you can add it from here. Then the third option we can see here is the add shipping option. If you want to add a shipping charges, you can add it from here. Alright. Okay, now here are some icon in which they are the first icon means for the reminder. If you want to set the reminder against this invoice, so you can use it or you can put it from here. Then the next option you see here is the icon of GST calculator. This can be used for calculating the GST amount. If you want to add a shipping related detail, so you can add it from here and you can save it. From this option, you can check the complete payment history of that client. The next option we see here is a hold invoice option, to putting the invoice on hold. If you don't know about this option, you can check our previous video to know how to hold and release the invoices. Okay, then the next same option is for the searching the hold invoices. From here we can search or check the hold invoices list. The last icon means if after putting the details on the bill, the client is refusing to pay, so we can click on this option and start billing for the next client. So it will be going to reset from the starting. Now you can see here there's a delivery term option. If you want to add any extra detail which will be going to print on the invoice, so you can add it up from here. The next option here is the remarks box. The remarks you want to add, you can add it from here, but it will not going to get print on the invoice as it will be going to save in the system against the invoice. You see here is the payment option. From here, firstly we have to select the date of payment. Then we can choose the payment mode from here. As I am making the bill in the client account, as it is a credit bill, so I have to put the amount client is paying against the bill in the amount box. Now the left balance is showing here. Okay, now we can save it. Also we can save or print the same bill. Let me check how it will be going to appear after printing or before printing it. Okay, so this is the perfect print review of the bill which we have created. Here is the option for printing the bill, and from tapping on this option you can print the bill. In this box you have to put the number, like how many copies of the bill you want to print. From here you can check your available printers which are connected with the system. In templates, we have a variety of templates. It could be a trend or classic. You can check from here and also you can select from here. Now you can choose the print type accordingly from here, like duplicate, replicate, original. You can select it from here. And then if you enable the print acknowledgement option, it will be going to print it like this. Okay. Now you can see the 4 option in the bottom, which simply means you can export it into a PDF, Excel, or you can SMS it or WhatsApp it. Then the last highlighted option you can see here is the edit company name details. By tapping on this option, you can add your complete company details which will be going to be get printed on the invoices. And you have to edit only once from here. It will be get saved by default from here. So in this way we can create the sale bill in Hitech Billing Software. In the same way you can create performer invoice, delivery note, credit note, debit note, sale order from here. Okay, so in this way we can create the sale invoices. And let's see how to create a purchase bill in the software. For creating a purchase bill, we have a direct option from the dashboard. Either you can go to the add purchase option from the dashboard, or you can go to the purchase, then add purchase bill. From there we can create a purchase bill. The very first option we see here is a purchase type. You can select either it will be a GST, non-GST or bill of supply according to you. So let me assume that I am creating a GST purchase type bill. Then the second option is a purchase date. You have to enter the purchase date here. The next option is the supplier name. For that you have to maintain a supplier account. Firstly, then it will going to be reflect on the drop down. So you can go to the purchase option in the software, then add supplier. From there you can create your supplier profile. Okay, after creating the profile, you can see the name option will be going to appear on this drop down list. Okay, now coming to the next option, payment terms. Payment terms is also known as credit period. Like if I have purchased some product from the supplier and I have mentioned that I am going to complete the full payment in 15 days. So I am putting here as a 15. So the due date will be automatically calculated. Alright. Then the place of supply. So place of supply is from where the shipping is coming from. So you can select the place of supply from the drop down list. So it will be going to calculate the CGST, IGST, SGST automatically as per that. Then you can put the purchase bill number from here. Hence it is an optional. Then you can also put the purchase order number from here. We can also put the purchase order date from here. There is a e-way bill number you want to print on the invoice, so you can type it up here. Then the next option we can see here is the item code and item tag. By using these two options, you can search your product. Entering your product details, it will automatically pull up the complete details of your product. Or here is a box of item name just below the item name. So you can put the initials into that. So it will automatically going to reflect the complete product details. Okay. So if there are any particular item which you are not added in the master, so you can simply click on the add item option. From there you can add the new product. Okay, now you can see here the unit option. You can select the unit accordingly and you can put the quantity from here. If there is any new purchase price, so you can put it up from here. If there is any discount applicable, you can add it from here. Then by clicking on this plus icon, you can add this product into that existing bill. Okay, so our product has been added into the bill. Now we can see the options in the bottom, where the first option says add shipping is here. We can click on simply on the checkbox and we can add the shipping charges from here. Also, if you want to add discount, so you can add the discount from here. If you want to put the remarks, you can put in this box. In the same way, we can add the payment from here. You can select the payment mode, payment amount, and you can see here are the small icons in the bottom. The first one is for setting the reminder against the bill. You can set the reminder from here. You can use a GST calculator from here, and you can add the shipping details from here or transport details. And we can save this purchase bill. Also, we can save and print this bill. Okay. So this will be the print preview of your purchase bill. You can also export it into PDF, Excel, you can SMS it or WhatsApp it. In this way, we can add the purchase bill in the software. Also, you can add purchase return, credit note, debit notes from here. Alright, then the next option we can going to see is the stock adjustment. A stock adjustment means there is an increase or decrease in stock by any of the reason, like maybe it was a theft, broken or losses. For making this kind of adjustment entries, we have to go to the stock adjustment option. In simple word, we can say that if there is any increase and decrease in your stock and your business, so you can simply make that adjustment entry from the stock adjustment option. Okay, for that we have to go to the inventory option in the software, then stock adjustment. So you can simply click on the add stock adjustment option. From here we can see the very first option is the adjustment date. So you can put up the date of making adjustment from here. Then the next option we see here is the adjustment type. Either it will be a credit or debit, as the symbol already show. For the increase in stock, we have to select the credit option. If there will be any decrease in stock, you can select the debit option. Okay, then the next option is the adjustment reserve. So you can put it up as according to you, as it is an optional. Then if you have already added the item code, so you can type it up here. Then you have to search for the stock that you want it to adjust. So we can simply type the initial of that product name here and we can enter it. So we can see that the product details are already here. Just after entering the product name, it automatically pulls the complete product details. Then you can put up the quantity you want to adjust from here and we can save it. In this way we can adjust the stock. Also we have a second option of stock reconciliation. For that we have already made a previous video. You can check our previous video for that. The next option you can see here is the account option. From there you can add your bank account, capital account, asset account and further more details from there. Also you can add your expenses and you can also take the printout of that bill. In the report section you can check the complete accounting, inventory, sale, purchase, all the report from here, and you can also export it into Excel. Next, in the tools option you can set the reminder from there and you can send SMS, you can use barcode generator, you can export the product from there. And you can see some of the basic reports are there in the dashboard only, like you can check the daily summary, stock summary, you can analyze your business, so business analysis report, you can check the cash book, business book, account ledger from here. In the top header you can see there are more small icons. From here you can check the product you have listed for the one-click sale. You can use a GST calculator, you can use the setting option and you can also use the logout option from here. You can check the complete distribution of the sale in the purchase last 10 days report from here. You can check the vital states from the low stock item, unpaid invoices and unpaid purchases from here. You can make a payment in, payment out entry directly from the dashboard only. In this way you can use the complete Hitech billing software for your business for making bills and maintaining your inventory accounting. I hope you liked the video. For more upcoming videos, do subscribe to our channel. Also do not forget to hit the bell icon for upcoming videos notification. Thank you for watching this video. Stay connected with Hitech Billing Software.